So, apparently, over-animated is now a critique. Like, we've reached a point where effort, precision, and intentionality in movement is seen as too much. I've been watching the Supercube animation, and what I see isn't over-animation, it's mastery. But here's what really gets me. People throwing that word around like it means something. Let's talk about it. Overanimated. What does that even mean? Like, really? We're gonna act like too much motion is a bad thing? Apparently, some people think Supercube's animation is too much, too fluid, too crazy. I don't know. Maybe they think it's over the top. So here goes the tweet. Maybe over-animation is a real thing, or perhaps it's just the lack of substantial directorial intent. Far more likely, either way, this is very, very impressive from a purely 2D animation perspective and simultaneously so flat. But here's the thing. This is animation we're talking about. Exaggeration, motion, impact. That's what makes it pop. The real issue isn't of animation. It's the fact that you're seeing something new, something different. When we say something's over animated, we are basically saying, wow, that's more than I'm used to. But why is that a problem? What's wrong with animation that works hard to make every movement count? Let me ask you this. Can you really have too much skill, too much craft, too much effort? The more animated, the better. It's not over animated, it's mastery. Look, I get it. People are used to slower, more grounded animation, but when something comes along that pushes the boundaries, that is what you should be celebrating. If over animated is your criticism, you're missing the point. This is art, and art should make you feel something. Calling something over animated is like calling a painting overdrawn. Bruh. It's art, that's the point. Twitter is just another X platform. You can't even scroll for a few posts without being bombarded with a chudai or wata post. Nowadays, I can't even open my Twitter in a public place. Let's see what you guys are saying. Henry says, Twitter anime psychopaths, can't even call them fans anymore because they aren't, are almost at a fully unbearable level at this point. When an anime episode has any low quality sequences, they rant and rave and even attack artists under the guise of we are allowed to critique it. Then he adds, meanwhile, when an anime they don't like looks good, they yell and cry that actually it's over animated. On top of that, if an anime they're trying to defend has even one good looking sequence, they use that as an example of why my show beats yours. The legendary Doshi says, usually comes from the people who think they know a lot about animation just because they watch anime. Don't mind them. I do mind them. Here says, the pandemic really did bring a lot of oddballs and it's sad. I miss the era where people watches most of the seasonal releases, but there's too many anime each season nowadays that it's not really possible anymore. X2 Tune says, life was good when anime is watched by only a few people, but there are genuine anime lovers who try to watch multiple animes to enjoy, not to compare. Thunderblade says, I don't think such a term does exist. What is it even supposed to mean? Barua adds, Kai, they are brain dead. Ignore them. Sometimes the animation looks so good that their brain cannot even comprehend how to proceed with it. Twitter is full of crazy people. Morris Kuhn concludes, Kairegi, I've never been a big fan of Twitter. There's only one reason I go there, to find peak keyframes and to follow art of my favorite animators. Twitter has never been a good place for anime lovers and animators. They treat us as garbage even though we are feeding them. So, next time when someone tells you something is overanimated, just remind them, this is what happens when animation goes all in. This is what effort looks like. If you think it's too much, maybe animation isn't your thing. Let me know in the comments if you think Supercube was over animated or just overhated. See you when you